You're not actually getting rid of your blackheads, you're just pushing them deeper. And if nobody's told you that yet, it's about time somebody did. I know that feeling. You wake up, you tilt your face toward the mirror under the harshest light you own, and there they are. Tiny black dots scattered across your nose like they multiplied overnight. So you scrub. You scrub harder than yesterday. You buy the peel-off mask that promised instant results on some ad at 2 a.m. You wait for the satisfying rip, and what do you get? Red, angry skin, a few tiny specks pulled out, and the exact same blackhead staring back at you 3 days later. Sound familiar? Let me explain it in the simplest way possible. Imagine your pore like a tiny drainage pipe. Normally, oil, what we call sebum, flows through that pipe smoothly, rises to the surface, and does its job of keeping your skin soft. But when that pipe gets clogged with a mix of oil, dead skin cells, and pollution, it doesn't just sit there quietly, it oxidizes. It turns dark, not because it's dirty, but because oil literally changes color when it's exposed to air. Kind of like how a sliced apple turns brown after a few minutes. That dark tip you see? That's not stuck on grime, that's oxidized oil sitting at the mouth of a clogged pipe. And here's where it gets interesting. If you keep scrubbing the surface, you're only cleaning the very top of that pipe. The clog underneath stays exactly where it is, which means the blackhead comes right back, sometimes within days, because you never actually cleared the pipe. You just wiped the opening. So how do you actually clear it? Not with force, not with pressure, with patient softening and the right order of steps. Let's walk through it together. Step 1. Start with a proper double cleanse. Before anything touches your pores, you need to remove the surface layer of oil, sunscreen, and pollution sitting on your skin. Use an oil-based cleanser first, massaging it gently in circular motions for about 60 seconds. Why does this matter so much? Because oil dissolves oil. Water alone can't break down the sebum and grime sitting on your skin, but an oil cleanser can lift it away without stripping your barrier. My pro tip here, don't rush this step. Most people spend 10 seconds on their cleanser and move on. Give it the full minute. That's where the real difference happens. Step 2. Follow with a gentle water-based cleanser, something with a mild surfactant, not a harsh foaming one that leaves your skin feeling tight and squeaky. That tightness people mistake for clean is actually your skin screaming that its barrier just got damaged. A proper second cleanse should leave your skin feeling soft, not stripped. This step finishes clearing away anything the oil cleanser loosened, and it preps your pores for what comes next. Step 3. This is where most tutorials go wrong, so pay close attention. Instead of extracting immediately, you need to soften the clog first. Apply a warm, damp cloth to your nose and cheeks for about 2 to 3 minutes. Heat and moisture relax the pore opening and slightly loosen the hardened oil plug inside. Think of it like softening old chewing gum before trying to remove it from fabric. You never rip cold gum out, you warm it first so it comes loose naturally. Skipping this step is exactly why extractions leave marks, bruising, or irritation. Most people jump straight to squeezing cold, tight pores, and that's like trying to unscrew a rusted bolt with your bare hands. Step 4. Now we introduce a chemical exfoliant, specifically one with salicylic acid, also known as BHA. Unlike AHAs, which work on the surface, salicylic acid is oil-soluble, which means it can actually travel inside the pore lining and dissolve the buildup from within. Apply a thin layer and let it sit for the time recommended on your product, usually 5 to 10 minutes for a treatment formula. This is the real unclogging step. Everything before this was preparation. This is where the pipe actually starts to clear. Step 5. Only now, if needed, do gentle extractions using a proper Comedone extractor or clean fingers wrapped in tissue, applying light, even pressure around the blackhead, never digging in with your nails. And here's something almost nobody tells you. If it doesn't come out with gentle pressure, stop. Forcing it means it's not ready yet, and pushing harder only damages the surrounding skin and can actually push the clog deeper, creating exactly the cycle we talked about at the start. Now let's talk about where people go wrong, because this part matters just as much as the steps themselves. The biggest mistake is over-extracting. Doing this daily or even every few days keeps the pore walls constantly irritated, which paradoxically makes them stretch and appear larger over time. And larger pores collect more oil and debris faster. Extraction should happen occasionally, not as a daily habit. Another common mistake is skipping the soothing step afterward. After any extraction, your pore is essentially an open, slightly inflamed space. If you don't calm it down immediately, bacteria can enter and cause the exact breakouts you were trying to avoid. So here's the finishing move almost nobody talks about. Immediately after extraction, apply something calming, like a Centella asiatica serum or a niacinamide toner. Niacinamide in particular helps regulate oil production over time, meaning fewer new clogs forming in the first place, while Centella calms redness and supports the skin barrier while it heals. Follow this with a lightweight non-comedogenic moisturizer, because dry, dehydrated skin actually produces more oil to compensate, which ironically leads to more blackheads. Yes, skipping moisturizer to stay oil-free is one of the most common self-sabotaging habits out there. Now, for the pro-level insight, the part most creators leave out entirely: cold therapy. After your routine is complete, gently pat your skin with a cold, clean cloth or ice roller for about 30 seconds. This tightens the pore opening after it's been cleared, which slows down how quickly new debris can settle back in. It's a small step, but it's the difference between pores that stay clear for days versus pores that clog again within hours. And one more thing worth mentioning honestly, because this channel is built on real results, not fantasy ones. Even with the best routine, some blackheads might not fully disappear in one session. Genetics, hormones, humidity, especially in cities like Karachi, Lahore, Mumbai, or Delhi, where pollution and moisture levels are higher, all play a role in how quickly your pores reclog. That's not failure, that's biology. The goal isn't a one-time miracle, it's a repeatable rhythm that keeps your skin clearer week after week. Let's recap quickly so it sticks. Double cleanse first, oil then water. Warm compress to soften the clog, salicylic acid to dissolve it from within, gentle extraction only if it comes out easily. Immediate soothing with centella or niacinamide, lightweight moisturizer to prevent oil overproduction, and a cold finish to close the pore back down. 7 simple moves, done in the right order, instead of one aggressive scrub and hope routine. Here's the truth nobody puts on the thumbnail. Clear skin isn't about finding one perfect product. It's about consistency, patience, and respecting what your skin is actually trying to tell you. You don't need 10-step routines or expensive imported serums to see change. Something as accessible as a Cetaphil cleanser, a Multani Mitti clay mask twice this week, or an affordable BHA from a local brand can absolutely get you there, as long as you're doing it in the right order, with the right patience. Your skin isn't broken, it's just been asking for the correct steps, not more force. So give it time. Give it 2, maybe 3 weeks of doing this consistently, not perfectly, just consistently, and watch how different your skin feels under your fingertips. Not just how it looks in the mirror, but how it feels. Smoother, calmer, less reactive. If this helped you understand your skin a little better today, let this video be the one you come back to when you forget the steps. Drop a like if you want more of these deep practical routines, and subscribe if you'd like to keep building that glass skin glow with me, one honest step at a time. Thank you for watching.